why you will never come. Because how many people want to relinquish their citizenship to come to Laughter Republic? We're not like other African countries. We're not going to make the same mistake where we open our borders and people steal our culture and everything, and our language and our women. And they steal our secrets.
Oh, I speak to you. Because I've been following you every time we speak, me and you. You're a nice guy. You're a very nice man. I love the way you sound like my dad when he was just president by then.
Oh, where was your dad president?
In Uganda, Idi Amin Dada.
He was your father?
He's my father.
Are you serious?
Of course, yes.
What is your name?
That's so it.
Eh? What?
My name, this name is here for TikTok. My name is Abdul.
Okay, so let me ask you a question because I know enough about Idi Amin Dada. How many
Go.
children has he got officially?
64.
How many?
64.
64. And what is your position?
We are the elders, the first elders among the 10. So I'm number 7.
So you are telling me that the reason that you are talking to me today is because I remind you of your late father, Idi Amin Dada.
Every time I speak to you, but maybe you have forgotten me. And I've been with you together so many times here.
But we've never ever spoken about your father.
No, we've never spoken about him. Since today when we spoke about him.
Okay, I'm really curious. Have you got time to, I want to ask you some questions.
Don't go ahead.
What was it like? What was it? Because I have spoken to one of your brothers before. I'm trying to remember his name.
I think he spoke to, if not, you might have spoken to Jafari, or not if it's not Jafari.
It was Jaffa.
Might be Lumumba.
I spoke to Jaffa on the phone.
What about Lumumba?
No, Mumba doesn't respond, but I spoke to Jaffa on the phone and we had a very wonderful conversation. And he was telling me that the way the West portrayed your father,
I know, was wrong. It was wrong because, and he was a nice man for his country. He loved his people. He made them to become what they are, even up to now. He never stole anything. He built a country, and what he built now, they have been destroyed, everything.
So you think Museveni is not a good president?
My God, that's horrible.
So how come none of the Idi Amin children have been able to become president?
By that time, we ran away from the country when they were chasing us. So we tried to come back, and they were a little bit a mess somehow.
Okay.
So that's the way how we say. But some more, there's one which there are about 5 of them. They're the government, but you know, they don't give you what you are supposed to have. The power is less.
Okay. So you how long have you lived in England? When did you leave Uganda?
I left Uganda a long time ago. So for me, I'm a terrible. I rejected to stay there because I know I can't stay in the country like that, where they rob everything, corruption. No, come on, it's very terrible.
Look, can I just say it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. I come to you.
And I keep in touch because I genuinely want to know more about your father, because you're not the only one. A lot of people say when they see me on this platform that I remind them of Idi Amin. I don't know why. I don't know.
Because he was doing the right thing to do for the people. He wanted his people to be happy. He removed the poverty from 0 to, although they said that he was bad, but that's a spoken people. But for other people, even now they are crying him. They are crying him. Can you imagine how many planes did we had? We had about 28 planes. But now there's 2 planes. We had the airline was working.
But someone says that Idi Amin was a butcher. Someone is saying that he was.
That's the way how West say, that's totally wrong. He never butchered anybody. If somebody can come there and prove that he butchered somebody, let him come and stand and say so and so. Yeah, because I know everything. It is the man who is on the power who did that. And he wrote it in his mustard. So why did they say that he butchered the people?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, I understand because you are not there by then. So you see?
No, I don't know. I have never been
Yeah.
to Uganda.
So that's
All I
totally
know,
wrong.
all I know is they said your father butchered people.
It was no.
They said he
Those are
wrote.
set up. Those are set up.
Is it true that he wrote to the queen to say he was in love with the queen?
That one he did.
He did that.
Hmm.
How old were you? How did you know that he did that?
I was there. I was a big man. I was in the army. I joined the army in 1971. So what do you expect?
So no, let me just get this right. So you're telling me that your father, Idi Amin Dada, sent a letter to the queen to say he was in
What
love
was
with the
wrong
queen?
with that? What was wrong with that? Because he was upset, not even upset. He said in a joking way. A telegram, yeah?
Look, your dad was punching above his weight. How could he fall in love with the queen?
No, that was the way how somebody can talk. You talk something which you feel like you talk. It's up to you the way how you take it. The man was a joking guy. He was so many jolly. He was a man who can go he can't walk on the street without nobody, without no bodyguard. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I know. I do that too. But let me ask you this question. If your father met me, what would he say to me?
He could encourage you to do the same thing. He could encourage you to do the same thing. Be fair to the citizens, give them what they want to have, guide them, and guide the borders.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I have lots of Ugandans who come onto this channel as soon as they see me.
Yeah, we remember him.
Hmm.
He was a straight man guy, no corruption. He did not have even a bank account outside the country. He was even in medical inside the country. We had the medicals, we had the ambulances to pick him from home to take him to the hospital, like the way they do in Britain here.
So let me get this right. You say, are you telling me that your when your father left power, he didn't have money?
Yes.
You're telling me that Idi Amin was broke and he didn't have any money.
Yes, please. The money which the last money brought, he came with it at home in Kololo. He took it in the bank. He gets that money from Gaddafi. He gave to him, say, even mom wanted some money. So he told him, no, look at this Ugandan money for the people. And it was the time he was leaving. And he took the money, put in the bank.
Did you ever meet any of the leaders, any of the African leaders?
Some of them, yeah. Even the one which is there on power now. But we are not in terms.
Did you ever meet Gaddafi?
Yeah.
No,
He was
okay.
a very good man. Actually, Gaddafi was the best guy last did my dad. And what he did for his country was good. Although it turned him around, people now they are crying him.
How many how many um how many Ugandans, how many of his children, your brothers and sisters, are in England? Is it just you?
No, we are about to, I think, 9.
9 of you here.
Yeah.
I'd love to meet you guys. Do you
You
guys have
will?
family gatherings? Because I am coming to England in the summer.
Yeah, you come and then I will